In this video, I'm going to be going over the huge market crash happening right now with the drop of the NBA playoffs and them releasing so many new dark matter playoff cards, and a lot of these cards prices are going to be dropping with the new dark matters in the game. So for example, we got this dark matter Giannis, we got dark matter Jimmy Butler, we got dark matter Tyler Hero, we got dark matter LeBron, who's already up to 550k, we still have 2 hours left. We got dark matter Anthony Davis, he's at 550 with 3 hours left. We got dark matter Kawhi, we got dark matter Devin Booker, and then there also is a dark matter Kevin Durant, but he's not up on the auction house right now. I think that is all the dark matters, but if you guys realize, a lot of these cards already have really good dark matters or already have dark matters in the game. For example, LeBron has his playoff or his all-star version, and they are going to be the exact same cards. So whatever dark matter you see here for the playoff set is going to be the exact same card stats, badges, animations for their previous dark matter. So if we're looking at LeBron, for example, if we go down to season 4, we go over to the all-star 2023, and we look in the West, we can see this dark matter LeBron. They are going to be the exact same cards, stats, badges, animations, identical to their previous card. And what that's going to happen is, to a lot of these dark matters, just over time their price is going to drop, especially with how rare and expensive those playoff dark matters are. Like if you look at LeBron, there's only one up on the auction house and he's going for 550k, but when more people start pulling him out of packs, because they came out on Wednesday, or they came out on Saturday, sorry, and no one's really been opening up packs because everyone opened up packs on Friday. So that means when Tuesday rolls around, Friday rolls around next week, that's when people are going to be opening up packs again for the new promo cards. And then people will sometimes pull a dark matter LeBron, pull a dark matter AD, and that's when we'll see these cards price start to go down. And but just overall, every single card in the game that has a dark matter that is also in the new playoffs, so the Devin Booker, right, the Anthony Davis, the LeBron, Giannis, KD, unfortunately a lot of these cards are going to drop. So if you guys have them, they still have some sort of value. Like if you look at dark matter Giannis and you look at dark matter LeBron, they're not going to be like super low. They've definitely dropped a little bit in price. Like LeBron was still 400 plus, and I've seen him end for like anywhere around 250 to 300. So at 350 sometimes is what I've seen this LeBron go for, and he was above 400 before. So like right now you could still probably get away and sell these cards and not lose too much, and it might not be a terrible idea because just over time these cards are going to continue to drop in price. So if you guys have a Devin Booker, if you guys have a LeBron, I mean, you can still probably get away and sell them right now. You can see a Devin Booker is still going for about 350 to 400,000 MT. So that's good. I mean, they've definitely gone down a little bit in price. So if you guys have these cards, if you wanted to sell, I think it might not be a terrible idea. Now, if you just want to use them because you love the Devin Booker card, you love the LeBron, then go ahead and use them. I'm not saying you guys have to sell these cards. I'm just saying it might not be a terrible idea. It's like if you have a highlight reel Anthony Davis, it might not be a terrible idea to sell them now, just because of the fact that they're most likely just going to continue to drop in price over the playoffs. Also, because if they do get an Evo and maybe LeBron's jump shot gets changed, because we saw the new Evos today, right, the new Evos from today in the NBA playoffs. If you look at a card like Jalen Brunson, these cards are getting crazy good upgrades. Like this Jalen Brunson goes from a diamond all the way to a Galaxy Opal. De'Aaron Fox goes from an Opal to a dark matter, and a lot of their jump shots are getting changed, and not changed, but they're getting their jump shots put on very quick timing, and they're also getting all of their dribble six changed. So what I'm saying is like if a dark matter LeBron, if he goes crazy for 40 in the first round, right, he might get a new jump shot, he might get better sigs, maybe some more badges. We'll have to see what they do with a dark matter card getting upgraded, because so far, it's only been the first day of the playoffs. So we saw De'Aaron Fox get an Evo, go from a Galaxy Opal to a dark matter. We saw Jalen Brunson go from a diamond to an Opal. We saw like Derek White go from a diamond to an Opal. So we haven't yet seen a dark matter get Evo'd yet, so hopefully that happens soon and we can see what they're going to do with that. Are they going to give him a crazy new jump shot? Are they going to update his dribble sigs? Are they just going to give him like 10 extra Hall of Fame badges and call it a day? We're not 100% sure yet, but what I'm saying is I think they might upgrade them a decent amount. So for example, if LeBron goes crazy in the playoffs and now he has a new jump shot, he gets better sigs, he's going to be a lot better than that all-star version. So if you guys have some of these dark matters that also have the playoff cards, they haven't gone down that much in price. So you guys can still probably get away and sell them for pretty much what they've been going for, maybe a little bit less. So if you guys are kind of hesitant and you're kind of worried about them going down in price, I think it might not be a terrible idea. The market's also like fairly high right now for the other cards in the game, and that's not really what this video is talking about. I'm not even going over any of the elemental cards and why they're having an effect on the market, whatever. I'm literally just talking strictly about the playoff cards. So the Devin Booker Dark Matter, right? The Dark Matter Anthony Davis. These are the cards that I'm talking about that I think might be not a terrible idea is if you guys wanted to sell. The Dark Matter KD, right? If you have a Dark Matter KD, if you have any of the other All-Star ones, Jimmy Butler's a little bit different because Jimmy Butler on the playoff one is a small forward shooting guard, where the Jimmy Butler from the out of position set is a point guard. So if you have Dark Matter Jimmy, you should be fine because I don't think his price is going to drop too much because he's a point guard, and that's a massive difference. His ability to play the point guard spot, I think, is going to make him, no matter what, better than the other Dark Matter Jimmy. Yes, they're the same card stats and badges wise, animations wise, but this one can play point guard, and unless they change the other one's position, this one will most likely always be better, unless they just give him like some crazy good sigs and a crazy good jump shot. This Jimmy most likely won't go down in price, but all the other Dark Matters I could see in the next week to maybe 3 weeks while the playoffs continue, if they make a deep run into the playoffs or just they're in the game for a while. I mean, you got to remember, more people are going to be able to pull these Dark Matters. So Anthony Davis, right, we can already see another one's been put up. People are pulling these packs, and especially on Tuesday and Friday when people actually start ripping packs again for the new promos, that's when we're going to see a lot of these cards go up on the auction house, and that's going to tank their value, but then it's also going to tank this season 5, Devin Booker's price. It's going to tank the season 4 LeBron, his price. It's going to tank Anthony Davis's price. So I think it might not be a terrible idea, but let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys have any of these Dark Matters that also have an all-star card? Or a playoff card, I should say. I keep calling them all-star, but I mean playoff. If I do say all-star, I mean playoff. So like, if you guys do you guys have any Dark Matters that are also in the playoffs? Are you guys maybe going to be selling yours? Are you guys just going to be keeping them? Like I said, if you still like using Dark Matter LeBron and you don't want to sell them, then you don't have to. I'm not saying you guys have to. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to, I think it might not be a terrible idea MT wise to maybe get off a LeBron, to get off a Giannis, because I think their price just over time is just going to continue to go down and down and down. Right now, they're still about the same price, maybe a little bit lower, but I think over the next 2 to 3 weeks, especially a card like Giannis, who's most likely going to make a really deep run in the playoffs, I think his price is just going to continue down. Maybe the Lakers go on a crazy run, LeBron and AD will probably go down in price. Like Anthony Davis, he's most likely going to get an update, right, if he goes crazy in the playoffs. And that's a big thing about AD, is if he goes crazy in the playoffs and he gets an Evo, his jump shot's going to be put to very quick timing, which is already automatically going to make him a better card. Maybe not by a crazy margin, but he's going to automatically be a better card now than this version. That's the other thing too, is if they get updates, if LeBron goes crazy, if Devin Booker goes crazy, if KD goes crazy, which they most likely will, they're the top players in the NBA, that means they're going to get Evos, and now those cards are going to be better, which means the one you guys currently have aren't going to be necessarily as good, which should hurt their value in the long run and go down. So if you guys wanted to sell, I think it's not a terrible idea. If you're looking to like get the most MT out of them, if you just want to keep them and use them, totally cool, because they're maybe your favorite players or you just really like using them, then I would just keep them and just, they might go down in price. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much, but I just want to get you guys this video going over the new NBA playoffs and how it's having an effect on the market. There's also just so many new Dark Matters being added into the game, especially with the Evos, like I did mention. Now we got another Dark Matter in De'Aaron Fox, who I'm not sure how much he's going to go for, but I'm not sure anybody's Evo'd him yet and put him up on the auction house because these cards are impossible to get. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the market with these new NBA playoff Dark Matters, and let me know what cards you guys are currently trying to buy and what cards you guys are currently trying to sell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.